Most people take for granted they can live personally rewarding lives, choosing where to work, what movies to watch, who to have as friends, even what to have for dinner. Not everyone, however, enjoys this kind of personal freedom, nor the control to make even the simplest of choices. Not long ago, a decision was made to assist the people living at the Embreeville Center to develop their own fulfilling lives, just like ours, filled with choices and new ways of working and recreating. It would ultimately redefine not only how these former residents and staff members experience the world, but sometimes even how they perceive themselves.
I just came out Embreeville in 1993. Now I have my own apartment. I love my job, and the job that I do is go out to visit people in their home.
Now he's in Germantown in Philadelphia in a group home where he has his own room and lots of new friends, and is quite happy with his life.
Out of a deep commitment to seeing every Pennsylvanian live an everyday life, a lawsuit was initiated in 1994 that resulted in the closing of the Embreeville State Center. This is the story of that closing and the extraordinary initiative and cooperation that ensured its success. While each person was unique, there was nothing terribly unique about the situation or challenges at Embreeville. Only everyday people like you and me, families, advocates, state, county, and human service workers, empowered by the shared belief that every human being, regardless of their challenges, is equally deserving of the world's bounty and blessing.
The one thing that keeps shining through our success in the closure of Embreeville Center was family involvement. It was important that the initial contact came from a family member. I had a sister at Embreeville, and I knew exactly how they felt. I mean, I feel like she is my child. Each person deserves a customized solution.
Everyone, regardless of disability, has dreams and preferences and aspirations, just as we all do. This is how the person-centered planning process works. We started with each person and found out what was most important to them, and then tried to plan to get them what they wanted in their lives.
The way the process is set up is the people that are closest to the person help the person plan to move. So in some cases, it was a staff person who was with them every day, who had known them for years, or it might have been close family. In many cases, it was close family. It might have been someone in housekeeping that they hung out with during the day.
Yeah.
It was a person in maintenance, sometimes the facility director. And those people were the people that helped the person plan to move, the people that were closest to them.
Even for people that couldn't speak and people who had real serious, severe disabilities, there was always someone, either their family or a staff person who knew them at Embreeville, who knew that person and knew what was important to them.
We didn't plan for a group of people, we planned one person at a time.
I've served a very powerful role in changing the outcomes of people's lives, and have built in the kinds of probably supports that we hadn't figured out yet, but we now have as a result of having them so deeply involved in the process.
Once we realized that the Embreeville was going to close, and we talked to many other parents who realized there are risks in every aspect, whether he remained here or go to urban living. Now that we have seen his new experiences, we wish he had been settled in that way much earlier.
Satisfaction teams are the natural consequence and complement to a very well laid out plan for the Embreeville plaintiffs who have left the institution. Their families worked very hard to ensure that once they left, that their lives would not only be better, but stay better.
Proud of being part of this process along with my staff, and I look in people's eyes and I hear about how they're doing, and I believe that people are happy.